We back. Well, I'm back, and I've got the queen with me this time. She was having a little technical difficulty, and I'm like, hold on. Well, we gonna have to do this again because I got to do this with my eight spoon. Come on over here. Okay. So, Mod, you have read the fiery post that Martel put out. Baby girl, what is you thinking?
I don't know why I am believing him. I don't know if that's a good thing, but we kept saying, you and I, one of the things that we have agreed on about him is that he's a good dad. You can never take that away from him. I did not know that the reason why he did not see the children for 56 days, which is a torture to him, was because of this accusation by Melody.
Of course, because while she was going on her rant talking about it, of course she wasn't telling us that that's what she had done.
Okay? Because listen, hey girl, hey, cool grandma. Listen, I would have. I feel like she's still holding on to the bitterness and the hurt that she experienced in her marriage, and therefore you're gonna punish him. And in the process of punishing him, you're punishing the children. Him saying, my girls cried and cried and cried many times because they wanted to see dad. And then compare that to the two times they cried to see the mother.
Exactly.
2 times. And so in this case, I believe him. I can see why Martel is over here shading, saying, God did not say go. God told all your friends around you to go.
But we've seen that to be true. I mean, we've seen how it's gone down with Letitia. I mean, we've seen how that's gone down with Destiny for sure. I mean, even her and Kimmy have had their little moments. But, Kimmy's cool and she can forgive or whatnot. And it's never been that big between them. But that's just what we know. We don't even know, others that haven't even been on the show or what have you. Now, I'm not sure how close her and Stormy are, but, we'll see where that goes with them. But they seem to be intact pretty well right now.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, this custody battle has gotten so nasty already, and it hasn't even started.
But you took him to court. He won, all right? And now he's taking you to court and he's saying, you and I agreed. I'm not saying those are bad people to raise my children. That's I keep coming to that point. That over and over again, everybody who has watched this show and they hate Martel and they cannot excuse him for cheating and all that, you all can say, my goodness, one of the things that I like about him, he's a very good dad compared to even the cast. Among the men on this cast, he is a good dad. Now, he's a terrible husband, but you can never say that he's not a good dad.
Exactly. And I think that's why we believe him, because he's always been a good father and he's never had to lie or anything about, his children. And I believe we probably didn't know about the real reason they wasn't filming together. It's because they were going through that at the time and they probably couldn't talk about it at the time also, because that is a very sensitive matter.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want that out there, especially to see if the kids are going to find out or the kids' friends are going to find out and bring it back to the kids. They're in a public school, so who knows what I'm sure the kids that they go to school with, their parents watch the show. Or since Huntsville is so small, their parents go to the salon, hear things, go to the grocery store, hear things out in these Huntsville streets, because they have always said that Huntsville is very small. So everybody knows things out there in them streets. So it's very easy for them parents to go back to the kids, even though that would be messy for the parents to go back to the kids to tell them that, and the kids bring it to the children. But still.
But I want to know, what is it that triggered him to come out here and say this? What is it that Melody said that made him feel like, now I'm going to come out and do this post, or I'm going to go live and do this? What made him get there? Do you know?
I want to say it's probably the combination of how he was betrayed, for the fact that he didn't show up for the first court hearing when it started Wednesday.
Who did not show up?
Martel didn't show up. But the only reason why he didn't show up, hey girl, hey, you on time this time, Ellen. You on time, girl. But the reason why he didn't show up is because his lawyers didn't have all of the paperwork that they needed and have it intact. And when you're going through a custody battle such as this, you have to have everything that you're supposed to have to present it to do it the right way, unless it can mess you up in court for what you're trying to do. And they didn't have it. So it wasn't that he didn't show up. They postponed it.
Also, the lunch situation.
Yeah, and that was just petty, because as you've seen in the post that he posted, he put an LOL behind that, because that was just petty. Like, and that wasn't even the case, come to find out. He told them that they were having school lunch.
Do you know how much I hate packing lunch for my children? You go eat whatever food they're giving you at school. You're gonna have to go eat. I hate this. I only, the first 1 week or so, I'm gonna be packing lunch. The first week of the school. Oh, girlfriend. End of September. You have your water bottle? Go ahead. Eat like everybody else in school. You know what I mean? It's. I don't know.
Alan said he didn't want to go in Melody money stuff. He wanted to see Melody's. Well, then I guess he got what he wanted, because he supposedly took them lunch. I'm wondering what she ended up taking them. Was it that extravagant and great that she took them for their lunch? Maybe they just decided they didn't. My thing is, if school lunches don't be the best sometimes. It be hit and miss. They could have simply been like, they didn't want what they have, so they, wanted school lunch. Or they might have been in cahoots, like, if we tell mom we ain't got no lunch, she'll bring us some McDonald's, or she'll bring us something. The kids could have been on some stuff and they didn't even know, because you know how kids can be. And she just fell for the okie doke for the kids. Okay, I'll bring you lunch. This will make me look good. I'm gonna bring you lunch. And so that's how. So them kids could have played her, and she didn't even know it.
And at this point, those kids are not kids anymore. They know how to play games. There are things that my children are gonna come to me for. The other things that they know, we're not gonna have it over here. Let's go talk to dad about the situation. So they know what they're doing. Also, so I like that point. I like what you said, because it can be from the kids.
Right, you never know, because kids can be on some things too, and be the kids against the parents, and they don't even know it. So that's possible, but either way, that was petty that she went live about that, because even though she didn't say Martel didn't bring these kids any lunch or didn't pack them any lunch, she didn't say that, but everyone knew what she was doing when she said that, and I'm sure she knew how it would be perceived when she said that. So Melody's smart. She knows what she's doing. I'll give her that. She knows what she's doing. But that was wrong to do.
She knows what she's doing. And that's what pisses me off about her. That's what pisses me off. She knows how everybody, we all hate, men who are cheating and lying on their wives or their partners in a relationship. And she has made a whole lot of money. I keep saying that. That's fine. She also does things, even the way she invited Kiki. She knew what she was doing. She's condescending and not even good. She's malicious. And she does it with a class, and then she comes over here and she says, God, and that's what I hate about it.
No, what took me out was when Martel said God didn't tell you go. He told all your people around you to.
I was like, oh. He didn't say that.
He tried it. I'm like, whoop, no, he didn't do that.
I was like, yes.
I said, okay, Martel, okay, I see you. But the whole thing is comical and it's bad, because for this to be out there like that, this about to be a nasty divorce, custody battle. And for that, how long will it drag on? because she said, I don't know how true this is, but she said when you're in a custody battle as such, you're not allowed to change your name, your last name. So that's why she's still a Holt. But I'm like, well, how long has this custody battle been going on? Because at first it was just that y'all had joint custody, so it should have been a custody battle. You should have been able to change your name. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why, how now does that work out like that? And you can your name because you're in a custody battle. Is that like you're still in a divorce battle now? That I can understand.
You know what I mean?
Custody, that has nothing to do with your last
with the name. What does that have to do? But people are saying yes, it is. Somebody was saying that they also wanted to change their names and they were not. So I think there's some truth to it. There's some truth to it. But Martel does not give a damn if you're a Melody Holt or Melody, whatever her last name is gonna be.
Exactly. He said, you moved on, I moved on. So shit, let's move on. Shit.
I know she's hurting. I know she's hurting. I know she'll continue hurting because you've been in a relationship with this dude for such a long time. You have 4 children together, so it's gonna take time to heal. And she's over here saying, you know what? You tell me. She was asked, do you think about Sheree and him? And she was asked, what do you think about that relationship? And she said, you tell me how long someone takes to heal, because you are just in a marriage situation and now you're jumping into. So she's trying to tell us, he has not healed to be in a relationship. But then she was asked, why you prior to that, she said, I have been in a relationship twice. So why is it like for her she has healed to be engaging and indulging, but then again the Martel over here is not allowed to do anything because he still have some healing to do? Or is it because he's the one who cheated? And then
I feel even though you do move on through a relationship, you still don't move on. Your feelings still haven't moved on. Mm-hmm. I've been in a relationship or two since my my fiance passed away. But I still haven't moved on from the feelings. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think you can still be in a relationship and still care. And especially, you have been doing this and going through this publicly since this happened. I feel Melody is never really going to heal until this show is done and over with. And she actually doesn't have to talk about it no more. And she can actually suppress it at some point. But as long as you're doing a show with it, you got to do a show with him about it. And, the side chick is constantly on live talking about you and talking about him. You are never going to fully heal. I mean, she may be healed from where she was before, but she'll never fully heal until it's all off camera.
Yeah, because it is a mix of emotions. It brings you back to those good moments and good time you had with him. And then you remember, oh my gosh, whatever he did to you. So, you're all over the place. It's a roller coaster of emotions. I agree.
Right. And then you've got outside influence that who think they know better and what's best for you, and not to shoot ourselves in the foot, but bloggers too, who constantly blog about you, putting their sense in on how they feel about which one and the third. So we don't make it better for them either. But if you putting yourself out there, by now you're going to be talked about and blogged about. So you know the game by now. And that's why I say she's probably healed a little bit because she does know the game. But the fact that it's still going on, she ain't going to completely heal until it's done.
Yeah. And I agree with Martel that, every time he has not said anything bad about her.
No.
Whenever he's doing his thing, he has not said anything but Melody over here with her mouth.
Yeah, and that shows she hasn't moved on. The best way to show someone you have moved on is silence and not thinking about them, not giving them any energy. She's giving him all of the energy. And that's probably what fueled him to, try to turn over a new leaf and be a better man, trying to get his, real estate business together. Finally got his wine out. Shout out. I bought a bottle. I ordered a bottle, so it should be here soon, hopefully. And so, and it looked like it's gonna be good. Of course, I'm gonna drink it online on live to show how it is. Yeah. But you know, he is trying. He is trying hard. Just like you would say, she was trying hard. You know, with the music, with the movie, with the 7th Avenue skincare. You know, her master class, and all. I would love to know who is paying for that expensive ass master class. I need to know. That is
how much do they pay?
Like hundreds. It's like maybe I think maybe 1,000. I'm not. I know it's pricey. It is pricey. And I'm like, I need to talk to one of them people in there because I want to know, is it worth it? Because
if you're not the Microsoft guy, what's his name?
Who?
The Microsoft dude. What's his name?
God, I can't remember.
Yeah.
You talking about Bill Gates?
Yes. If you're not Bill Gates, advice on Warren Buffett over here. I'm not doing anything.
I don't even know. But it was pricey when I seen. I said, wait a minute, how much? All I knew was I won't be learning nothing. Not from her, not at that price. Learn to keep my money in my pocket. That's what I learned when I read that price. I'm like, honey.
It's
no. You better be doing this master class on a yacht or something because I'm.
It is on Zoom. It's live. It's like, you know, it's not like.
That's why I'm like, we ain't even in a real class hands on. Like, no, that's too much. Way too much.
She knows how to make money. That you can give her. She knows how to make money. She has continued to make money so that you can give it to her. All right. Nobody's being forced to sign up for those classes. You have, you know, the fans, you know, have decided, you know what, they may be they might not necessarily liking it, but they are here thinking that, you know, we are supporting her. You know what I mean?
Look, I support her when I bought a sweatshirt and a hat. That's as far as it go. You know, I try to support everybody. I don't support it. Letitia, you know, if Kimmy has something, she do got a cookbook. I probably do need to, you know, get up on her cookbook and see what she got going on. But, you know, I try to support, but I'm not doing no masterclass. You can't, look, you want me to pay you? You couldn't pay me to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? No. I need to know what I'm about to learn and how I can use it, when I can use it, and where I can use it before I do all of that.
There you go.
I need to know who, what, why, where, and why before I spend any of my coin on a master class. Because what? But you know what? I've learned that all of these type of master classes are expensive, though. I mean, it varies in prices, but anyone who has a master class, I ain't seen a class on 300 or under yet. Everybody else like 3 something, 4 something, 5 something for a master class. I know I don't know who it was, but one of the girls from Ready to Love season 3 had a master.
The lawyer?
No. Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry, I forget her name. It started with a W. But she had a master class, and I was like, okay, I'll be there.
For what? Huh? For what? What
was just I forget completely, but I just remember her. God darn it! Now I'm gonna have to look her up. But whatever it was, I was like, okay. I told her, I was like, yep, I'll be at the next seminar. Whatever. I want to go see that price. I said, I cannot make it. No. Oh gosh. I'm gonna find it. I don't even know. It starts with a W. I'm so mad I cannot figure it out. But child, I'll say nope, not today. I'll be all right. I'll figure it out another time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like these master classes are expensive. So if she do got students, she is getting paid good. I will say that. She is getting paid good. I'm just trying to figure out when this movie's supposed to come out, though, because I ain't heard her promoting it. or nothing. All I remember is that her name was Melanie.
Yeah.
Melanie in the movie. Yeah. So I haven't heard nothing about it.
You know, I am looking for the day because, you know, let's get messy. Let's get Ariane into the show, Carlos King. Okay, let's get messy because you have refused to show black excellence in Alabama, in Huntsville. You have refused to show us the projects that they are doing. You have refused to show us, you know, this comeback. What's called
comeback group?
Right. Well, he hasn't refused, but you know, but then there are other projects that they are doing. Okay, we have the Scots doing their thing, Credit One doing their thing, this Destiny doing her thing, Stormy, Tiffany doing, because you have refused to focus on the projects that they are doing and the black excellence that they have, and you are to focus on messiness. So bring in the side chicks. Let's make it messy, and we're gonna watch and review it.
I mean, if you don't get messy, get all the way messy.
Is what I'm saying.
I mean, why sugarcoat the messiness? Just bring on the messiness. And Carlos King knows how to be messy, which is why I'm surprised he's not entertaining the fact there is something going on. Because I am sure Carlos probably would love to have Ariane on. I'm sure of it. But for some reason, don't know what it, and I'm sure she wants to. I'm sure she wants to say her piece at this point. But if Martel has really moved on, at this point, he probably don't want her on no more. So it ain't just Mel, it's probably Martel as well at this point.
But they can show us, you know, cooperating. They don't have, it doesn't have to be fights because she says from her end they are doing good, you know, raising their son together. We can see that. It doesn't have to be messy.
It doesn't have to be, but when once you get on camera, you're gonna find the mess. Once you get on camera, you want to have a storyline, because for her, I'm sure if she comes on, she doesn't want to be the side chick. She doesn't want to be coleslaw. Even though she said that she think it's funny or cute or whatever, that Funky Dineva named her that, nobody wants to be a coleslaw. Not everybody's coleslaw is good.
That's
so I wouldn't just want to be a coleslaw. You're gonna have to put a brand behind my name if you're gonna call me that. Like, I got to be the best coleslaw there is. I'm not talking about the chicken coop coleslaw. No, it's got to be substantial. And until that happens, it's not. And I think she's just tired of being that. But if she comes on with that energy, it's going to be something totally different.
Well, but then we should put a stop on this. We should put a stop on us talking about her. Not just us, but the show, the people, on the cast members, because they continue talking about her, then we're going to continue reviewing and speaking on her and all that. And, exactly. You know, she continue doing her lives and doing all that because, you know, she's a private citizen. She's entitled to do whatever she wants to do. But if the cast continue work, you know, talking about it and then she's over here talking about Atlanta trip and she's giving us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can hear my echo.
I don't know what's been going on, but your mic has been like that for like the past 2 weeks. At this point, I'm actually used to it because it's been like that for 2 weeks.
The echo? You can hear the echo?
Not the echo, but the static. I don't hear an echo. I just hear your static. I don't know if it's a ceiling fan. I don't think it should be, but I don't know. But yeah, I still hear you just fine. I can hear you perfectly. So it's all good. But the fact is, yeah, that's not, yeah. But Carlos is going to have to do something else at some point. That's the whole thing. He can't just continue to have the same narrative. He's going to have to bring more, which he will be at the second time. So we'll just have to wait and see. We're almost just a month away from it being back. Finally, we're a month away. And so it's going to be promising. We've got a lot to unpack this second half. And it's going to be good. It's going to be good. We ain't getting no Arion, but hey, maybe season 5, you know, the golden, you grab a stamper when you get to 5. So maybe he'll be nice, like, okay, y'all, it's the 5th season. I'm gonna give y'all what y'all been waiting for. Now there's a surprise. Now that would be everything.
Well, but I know you are just talking about these two, but I saw Maurice is looking for an assistant, and he doesn't mind the gender. He doesn't care about the gender as long as you have the qualities and qualifications to do the job. And looks like the teacher doesn't have a problem either because she posted it on her story.
Wait, Marcel or Maurice?
Oh, sorry, Marcel.
Oh gosh. At first she did care. Now she don't care. See, this must be a whole storyline for them if that's the case. That's gonna be some stuff right there. And there you go. It don't take much to make a storyline, especially for them. Especially when you incorporate another female. That's all you gotta do for them. But I'm surprised Letitia is allowing that. Unless she's really allowing that for the storyline.
She posted it on her IG story.
That's the only thing I can think of. Because there is no way. And I hope whoever this woman is, she better be ready for all of the backlash she's about to get. Because no matter what, people is going to find something to say that her and Marceau is up to no good together. Oh, period. Because I'm already thinking it. And they ain't even picked nobody.
You already thinking that?
Yep. Because I feel like that's going to be the storyline. Period. Point blank. Hey, KK girl.
What?
So at this point, if she don't care, I mean, and the point is, didn't he already have an assistant and they already accused him of sleeping with her? And that was the woman that happened to be with them when they had won some award. They had won some award. And someone used that picture that Letitia had actually posted when they had that award thing going on. They posted that picture she posted showing us that this was the woman that Marceau was supposedly sleeping with at his job. And it was her, like his assistant. That wasn't the word or her title, but basically she was some type of assistant. She worked for him at his thing or whatnot. So this won't be the first time, which is what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh. Listen,
yeah.
This social media street will not sleep until we have the hard evidence that yes.
No, we need a freaking name and we need Martel's face head on. We need a urine sample. We need some specimen, a hair, a saliva. But we need DNA, a name, and a front photo of this man at this point. I cannot go no longer thinking that this is really all about anonymous people.
I am with you.
You mean to tell me after all about 13 anonymous people, not one of y'all want to be named? And if that's the case, why? In that case, 13? That 13?
That is on the
yes. For even Marceau, even if he was doing something. And the fact that he doesn't shut the rumors down makes him more of a target, I feel. Because no one's not gonna shut it down.
And he doesn't care though. He wants you guys.
And that's the thing. He don't care enough to shut it down. But by him not shutting it down, that's when people are gonna keep assuming different stuff even more. And that's the thing. But I know from what I hear, he likes the drama, whether if it's good or bad, you talking about him. Good, you know, it's all good to him. So he ain't worried about it. But still, she's got to be tired of it. She's tired of being called stupid, naive, and don't know what she's doing. So I would say for your wife's sake, you know, we know how you feel. We get that. We know you don't give 2 flying Fs. But you give an F about your wife, don't you? So, you know, do that for her. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with doing something for her so she doesn't have to feel a certain way anymore.
Right.
You know, give her some peace of mind. Because not only is she getting it from the outside, you see from the past episodes, she's getting it all around from her side of the family, from her mom's side or whatnot. So it's like she can't catch a break.
No.
She cannot. And I feel sorry for her at this point. Because of course you're married, that's your husband. You're supposed to believe him and you want to. You shouldn't just be listening to just anybody that don't know you personally and you sure don't know them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't even know their real name. Half of these bloggers go have, a blogging name. They don't go by their name. So it's like, you want me to just believe you? Like, I don't even know you. I sleep with this man every night. So in her defense, whether it's true or not, or she believe him or not, shoot, you stick it by your husband because that's the one that you know.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, so it's like, whatever at this point. Well, okay, we have Bell Collective coming in 15 minutes. So anything you want to add before we end this? Because we about to go to the next, because Bell Collective, child, was good last night.
Hey, Maria was
there
drinking water. She was drinking water. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay.
No, I'm fine.
I'm all right. Let me just finish
this. All right.
Yep. We shall be speaking on that branch, the crazy branch, okay, and the new girl, okay, in the next few minutes.
Yep, in about 15, 16 minutes.
Yes.
We'll be over on my channel talking about the craziness that was this brunch. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all tune in.
Go refill your drink.
Grab another drink. Yes, we gonna need it because it was way too much going on last night. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all the best. You know what it is. We
Thanks
out
for watching.
Everything.
Bye.